everybody here. We're so excited to kick this off. Can you put it in here? Thanks. Welcome everybody. Ladies, we are here again. And gentlemen, we made a promise to ourselves to be here again. People thought last year was just a march, just a moment, but we are here to tell you it is so much more. This is a movement, people. Last year, the Solidarity at Women's Marches across the country was historic, and it sent a very powerful message about what we stand for as Americans. Equality, access to opportunity, and justice for all, no matter your gender, race, religion, age, or immigration status. And showing up today, January 2018, after enduring a year of sexist, racist rhetoric out of Washington, out of our media, when you feel fatigued and maybe even embarrassed by the daily barrage of negative news, showing up today is important. I want to thank each and every one of you. You took out time from your busy days, from your busy schedules, from your very full lives. And let me tell you, your presence here matters. Your voice matters. Showing up and being counted, doing what you can for who you can matters most, especially when those in power seem to have turned their backs on reason and justice. It matters because today we build upon the foundation of so many activists who came before us. But we're going to continue their work while making our own mark. Today, we plant the seeds that will create a landscape that our children will not only survive in, but thrive in. Yes. And that's what a true activist mission is. That's why we're all here today. Our practice and persistence and courage and resilience is for the times when our issue has the spotlight, but also when it doesn't. When the crowds are millions, or when the crowds are just a few hundred. When what we care about is in the media, but still not getting enough attention. So by being here, whether you're a man or a woman, a white person or a person of color, you are showing everyone around you where you stand. That you stand with women and girls. And the stand is so much bigger than our current administration. There's not one single person who single-handedly built the institutions and systems that have permitted sexual and economic violence against women. This has been happening for generations in our country. This march and this movement is far more ambitious in scope and scale, and it extends beyond one political actor or even one political party. What we're calling for is sustainable and systematic change to the experience of women and girls in America. A change from fear and intimidation to respect, from pain and humiliation to safety and dignity, from marginalization to equal pay and representation. This experience we demand, one of equality and justice, must become an issue that threatens corporate bottom lines, and it has to threaten elected positions. Only then will they see the transformative and permanent change that we seek. Now, I've been very proud and honored to join some of the strongest and brightest and bravest women in Hollywood to talk about equality and justice through the Time's Up movement. Time's Up! No matter your workplace, our call is unified for nationwide leadership that reflects the world in which we live in. And now, as we build upon the momentum of Me Too and Time's Up, in this movement, we women have the world's attention. So let's seize this moment and catalyze a permanent and cultural shift towards fair and equal treatment in the workplace. So how do we do that? Well, everyone who enjoys the privilege of voting in our elections must do so. This November, all 435 seats in the United States House of Representatives and 34 of the 100 seats in the United States Senate will be contested in midterm elections. And the American people will decide which candidates will fill these positions. You will decide who fills these positions. Your vote is the most powerful individual tool at your disposal to build the kind of community you want to be a part of, whether it's locally or regionally or nationally. Don't forget that there are also plenty of people, human beings in this country, who don't get that say. They're the dreamers, refugees, children, doctors and engineers who work on visas, janitors, nannies, people with undocumented legal status. Your vote plays a part in determining the eventual policies that will shape their lives too. So if you have an opinion and want to say in what those policies are, the policies that affect real people's lives every single day, if you want to be heard, you need to vote. And if you want to be a voice for those who don't get a say, speak with your vote. Support the candidates who promise to build the city and the state and the country that you want to live in, that you want your daughters to live in. If we want to seize our current opportunity and work to make real lasting change, today we march, but tomorrow we march on. Tomorrow we make the words we speak today count. So thank you, each and every one of you, for being here. We have an amazing lineup of speakers and performers. You're going to be entertained throughout the day, and we're very thrilled to kick off what will be a very inclusive and powerful and positive, empowering program that shows the world the kind of place that America is. Thank you so much. Please welcome Constance Wu.